At this moment, my husband is leveling up the dirt somewhere in the middle of the property after in the winter we had the well dug. Hello, we are Michael and Laura and we are in our journey to build our own home. A little over a month ago, we went on a road trip far away to pick up our new mini loader that we got from an online auction. Since that, we, and I meant my husband, have used it on many occasions. At this moment, we are having a better knowledge of this machine and we can talk about it. Unfortunately, when we got it, the machine came with no instructions, and of course we could not find any info online. In this instance, my husband is carrying a lot of dirt to do the raised beds for our future garden. Also is planting 3 little sour cherry trees that he bought for me some time ago. We have used the mini loader for many little projects, and if you are not having the patience to watch the intro, you can skip to minute 3:42, where we're talking about it only. This is the first time when my husband is using the mini loader, and his experience is limited to what we needed to use in our building of the house. Here, my husband is clearing the land after he dug some piers in the ground next to the house foundation. And in the same time is leveling the road to our septic field. And now we are leveling the street after we filled up the holes with more dirt.
So this is Fland 45. We got it at the auction, brand new. You're gonna find under different names because they are from China. There are some people bringing them and put them in auction because probably they don't want to have a service for them. It's coming without any books, no information about how to use it, how to actually service the machine. So probably you're gonna have to learn by yourself or search on internet. They are mini loaders. They are not built to actually grab and level the dirt because they are not too powerful. They are only like 13 horsepower, and the bucket is not very strong. You can, if you hit it in big rocks, you can actually damage the bucket. The machine is perfect if you have to take some mulch, if you have to spread some rocks on the driveway, help you to unload some heavy bags with concrete or work like that, transport some dirt. You can use to do different stuff around the property. It's not heavy duty like the American made machines, mini loaders, but actually it's good for a little homestead and it's not made to work every day on the machine because it's a small engine. But the good part about it, it's if you have any problem, you can go to any hardware store and get the replacement parts, because they are not made only in the company actually that they are selling the product. The mini loader, it's acting, I heard, like a tractor. I never use a tractor, so I don't know that. You have a small, this is electrical, that's taking care of the lights, and also for the noise in case that you are backing up. But of course, most of the time you're gonna be by yourself, you don't really need it, and has a different key for it. To start it, you have the key, you're gonna have to pull this. That's how you start the machine. This here, we just find out actually when you activate it, when you pull it, it's cutting the power, so basically you will not be able to start the engine. You have to pull it back and then you can start it. Every time when you start the engine, be careful the machine to be in neutral, not in drive or reverse, because that's gonna make the machine to move in a front or on a back, and you can run in a big trouble. So the first thing before you start the engine, you're gonna have to check if those two, they are in neutral. You don't want to have an accident. This is a hydraulic for the bucket. It's easy to use it. Anybody can learn it. Forward, backward, left and right. It's not complicated. It's of course in Chinese, but has some arrows, so you're gonna learn it right away. It's easy to learn it. Going back on the how to drive it. This one, when you push it down on the ground, you're gonna have less power. When you let it go, actually it's gonna accelerate. It's the other way than the car. This is the brake, and this one, it's giving you more throttle. So when you go uphill with the bucket full with dirt or something, actually it's gonna make it possible to go over the hill. Here is the hydraulic fluid. You have to check it. Unfortunately, there is no book which type of hydraulic fluid you need it, but we're gonna let you know later on, because I'm gonna check on a different machine, and we're gonna use the same hydraulic liquid, because the engines, they are almost identical. On the back you have the gas going in. It's not a diesel, it's a gas, so you can use whatever gas you want it. I use the cheap one because it's a cheap engine, doesn't need the highest quality of gas. The machine is built probably 6-7 months ago, and this is the clutch, and it got stuck because nobody used it for so many months, and this pedal was not working properly. So the fix was WD-40, and start working right after that. You're gonna have to be careful with these screws, because they are actually coming loose, so you have to check on them. If not, you're gonna have a surprise, and you're gonna have to go to a hardware store to get replacement parts. The machine has to be greased, and I installed those. You don't need it. Actually, you can remove it and do it without it. And you can see the grease on this side, and you have points in every one of them, and you have to do it, and if not, you're gonna run into trouble. There too, on this side, on the other side, on here, and also in the middle, over here and down there. The machine, it's a 4-wheel drive machine, so it's easier to use it in the winter. You can actually push the snow. Unfortunately, it doesn't have a lot of attachments, so I'm looking for a snow blade, if I can find, and make it work on this system. and that will be better off, or actually a snow blower that I can attach to it. The machine is not perfect, but it's better than actually going every weekend and rent a machine from a rental place and pay hundreds of dollars every time. You have this one, and I think it's gonna be good for a couple of years at least. The chair, it's adjustable. You just move this one up and you can actually move it how close you want it. And the access is really difficult. You're gonna have to, when you service the machine, you're gonna have to open some panels, and I'm sure it's very tight, very difficult. Like I said early in a different video, you cannot use this part because the welding, it's just points and you want to break it. If you want to attach anything to the machine on the back with a hitch, you're going to actually have to attach it to the frame of the machine, which is down here. But it's doable, and in the future that's what I want to do. Overall, after a month of use, I'm happy with the machine. I'm happy because I didn't spend a lot of money on it. So considering the price of the machine and what you can do, I'm happy with that. And never forget, it's not made to be worked every day continuously. It's just for a homestead, a small homestead, and do the work now and then. And anybody, if they find attachments for the machine other than this bucket, let me know, because I want to purchase, like I said, a snow blade or something that I can attach it in the front and push the snow in the winter. This machine has one downside. When you are using, has no protection under the seat. So under the seat you have the engine, and it's getting extremely warm, and it's a plus in the winter, but the rest of the year you're gonna have a problem. So later on I'm gonna install a shield from internet. I'm gonna go and buy it from Amazon, and it's no advertising to nobody. You can buy it from wherever you want it. It's just you need a shield under. That way you will not burn yourself using the machine, especially in the summer. In the winter you can remove it, and you can have a little bit heat coming from the engine. This is a mini loader, Fland 45. It's not advertising, it's nothing. I just purchased online on auction because we need a machine to help us transporting stuff and do the road and do different stuff on the property. So it has nothing to do with any donations or anything. I just purchased like anybody else at the auction, and pray that the price is lower and compete with other people to get the machine. They are brand new. They are brand new from China, and people or companies, they are bring them from there as an import and sell them with no paperwork other than when you pay it. It's no information how to service, how to do anything on the machine, and no warranty, unfortunately. So you buy them, and if they break, they break.
Even though we have a lot of things to do in building our own home, we still can find time to enjoy our life. We are having no schedules and no plans except for living healthy and debt-free. Thank you for watching, and keep in mind that we are having no previous experience. If you want to help us in our journey, please subscribe. It is free and is more to come anyway.